you're experiencing breathlessness, body tremors, disrupted sleep, and physical discomfort in the stomach or head, accompanied by a clouding of your thoughts. The pervasive sensations of disturbance and restlessness have gripped almost all of us in the present day. We exist in a perpetual state of nervousness, anxiety, and unease, with a profound feeling of burden inundating our souls and preventing us from embracing a life of tranquility, fulfillment, and happiness. Epictetus once wisely observed that restlessness naturally arises when we fixate on matters beyond our control. To this, Marcus Aurelius would further emphasize that turbulence arises from craving what lies beyond our grasp, while failing to appreciate the blessings we already possess. At first glance, you might assume that the Stoics were mistaken, believing that our turmoil stems from our concerns about matters close to home, like settling debts, searching for employment, coping with health issues, or resolving family conflicts. It may seem as though the Stoics were off the mark in this regard, but this couldn't be further from the truth. The Stoics had a deep understanding of the matter. Even Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor burdened with a multitude of substantial and pressing challenges, affirmed, "Maintaining the tranquility of one's mind is a rare and precious treasure that should be our unwavering pursuit." In the realm of Stoicism, attaining a tranquil state of mind, known as ataraxia, stands as a cornerstone of genuine happiness. Maintaining inner peace regardless of life's challenges serves as a direct route to a complete and genuine life. That's the purpose of this video, to aid you in your quest for this invaluable serenity, thereby enhancing your overall well-being. To achieve this, I will commence by elucidating the essence of Stoic serenity and its significance. Subsequently, I will provide you with 8 actionable tips to guide you steadily and confidently on this journey. Prior to starting, I kindly request your support by liking the video, which aids in sharing this philosophy with a wider audience. To ensure you don't miss any future videos, please consider subscribing and activating the notification bell. Additionally, you can find a link to my other Stoic content on my social media platforms in the video description. Stoicism can be symbolized as a triangle, with its 3 essential aspects being virtue, happiness, and serenity, forming the 3 inseparable cornerstones of a complete and genuine existence. In our previous videos, we've extensively discussed the concepts of virtue and happiness. Today, we're going to explore the Stoic philosophy of serenity. Serenity, in Stoicism, represents the state of the soul where it remains tranquil, undisturbed, and at peace regardless of life's circumstances. For a Stoic, any form of restlessness or turmoil contradicts this ideal and disrupts the Stoic equilibrium, ultimately resulting from a deficient exercise of virtue and consequently leading to unhappiness. Serenity, also known as ataraxia, can be likened to a guiding lighthouse that steers us towards calmness amidst life's storms. This process entails the dominance of reason, serving as the guiding beacon over the turbulent seas of emotions and feelings. By cultivating a sense of serenity, reason gains mastery over itself, transcending the influence of nervousness, anxiety, and impulsive reactions. Consequently, when we gain control over our inner restlessness, we harmonize with our inherent human nature, distinguished by its capacity for rational thought, setting us apart from the animal realm driven by irrational urges. In this manner, as we attain serenity, we embark upon a tranquil sea, far removed from the tempest of passions, enveloped in an aura of quietude and tranquility. You might have already inferred that attaining Stoic serenity relies on the 2 essential principles we've previously explored in this channel: the dichotomy of control and the doctrine of amor fati. When we pursue serenity, the dichotomy of control aids us in distinguishing between what we can influence and what we cannot, Thus, we choose to virtuously address matters within our control while embracing those beyond our control, free from anxiety, as we acknowledge our inability to manipulate them. What greater peace and calm can one experience than realizing that they have given their best effort and released the unattainable? Why should we be agitated when we've altered what's within our grasp and what's beyond our influence doesn't impact us? This is why the concept of the dichotomy of control is intimately connected to the philosophy of amor fati. Embracing our destiny and cherishing it in its current state, we act virtuously with what we can manage and embrace what we cannot. This amalgamation shapes our life, the greatest gift that can lead us to attain virtue and happiness. When we cultivate virtue and embrace the concept of amor fati, along with mastering the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot, reason triumphs over our impulsive tendencies, and a sense of calm prevails over restlessness in any life situation. In that moment, our true freedom emerges, for it is then that we possess the genuine ability to make deliberate choices about our actions. When we succumb to nervousness or agitation, our clarity of thought diminishes, and we become slaves to our impulses. However, by maintaining serenity, reason guides our decisions, and we become the masters of our own destiny, capable of making wise choices in response to any circumstances that may confront us. Hence, in the Stoic philosophy, serenity is intricately intertwined with both virtue and happiness, forming an inseparable trio essential for attaining a complete and genuine existence. While Stoic serenity might appear as an esteemed and precious spiritual condition, it can often seem challenging, even unattainable. Therefore, after exploring the concept of Stoic ataraxia, I'll provide you with 8 valuable suggestions to help you uphold that sought-after inner tranquility and advance towards virtue and happiness. Number 1. Take charge of your breath. During periods of restlessness and turmoil, one's mental clarity tends to diminish, making it difficult to think clearly. Hence, your initial step should involve seeking ways to regain composure and regain your cognitive faculties. One remarkably effective technique that consistently works for me involves regulating your breathing. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and gently close your eyes. Begin taking deep breaths. Inhale through your nostrils, allowing the breath to reach your abdomen, and then exhale through your mouth. Focus solely on this rhythmic breathing and repeat the process as many times as necessary until you find that, even though the problem remains, you can at least perceive it with greater clarity. Number 2. Examine the issues. After achieving mental clarity, take a moment to mentally picture the issue that is causing you concern. It's essential not to rush into solving a problem without fully comprehending its nature. Begin by investigating the origins of your problem. Was it triggered by someone or something specific? What are the potential consequences it carries? Is there a viable solution at hand? Seeking guidance from others can prove highly beneficial at this point. Their perspectives on the issue can enhance our understanding, potentially diminishing its significance and paving the way to a resolution. Number 3. Utilize the concept of controlling dichotomy. Having understood the essence of the issue, envision what falls within your sphere of influence for alteration and what lies beyond your capacity to modify. If you possess the capability to make a change, there is no need for concern. After all, there's a solution within reach. Conversely, if you lack the means to effect change, there's no point in worrying about something beyond your control. Number 4. Recognize that nothing lasts forever. We've previously discussed this in our video on the importance of temperance. Remember, everything is transitory, The positive and negative experiences you're going through will ultimately come to an end. New phases and experiences lie ahead. Maintain your confidence and composure, because time will naturally alleviate your distress, and this process will expedite if you approach challenges with virtue and reason. So why endure unnecessary suffering when all things are fleeting, and we have virtue as our primary companion on the quest for happiness? Number 5. Pain and agitation are devoid of any meaningful purpose. They offer no advantages, failing to inspire any action, and instead they inflict suffering and immobilize us. So why choose restlessness? If you're genuinely concerned about the issue, wouldn't it be wiser to circumvent the immobilizing effects of restlessness and aim for a calm, swift resolution? Number 6. Imagine restlessness as an inherent aspect of your being. You should now ponder restlessness. How can something smaller than me conquer me? By definition, a part can never surpass the entirety. It's inconceivable for restlessness to overpower us. It cannot vanquish us. Remember this, and consistently employ the techniques to ensure your rationality prevails over restlessness and turmoil. Number 7. Sustain a lifestyle that promotes both health and tranquility. In order to live a peaceful and tranquil life, surmount challenges, and embrace whatever fate bestows upon us, cultivating lifestyle habits that guide us towards harmony and calmness is imperative. It's impossible to attain serenity when one engages in vices and leads a life marked by chaos, hedonism, and disorder. It's essential to exercise discipline and prioritize the well-being of 5 critical aspects: rest, physical activity, meditation, reading, and nutrition. These pillars are the cornerstone of nourishing both our physical and spiritual selves, enabling us to practice virtue, welcome serenity, and ultimately find happiness. Number 8. Recognize that serenity serves as illumination for both yourself and those around you. As we stated from the outset, serenity serves as the beacon guiding us toward tranquility in turbulent times. Maintaining a sense of calm in all life circumstances not only enhances our own virtue and happiness, but can also have a positive influence on others. When we are agitated and anxious, our worries tend to infect those around us, depriving them of goodness, serenity, and happiness. Conversely, when we are at peace, we become agents of tranquility for those we hold dear, setting an example to follow and potentially contributing to a happier, more meaningful, and authentic existence for them. In conclusion, I'd like to impart this wisdom. True happiness and inner peace come when we align our lives with nature and reason. As Epictetus once penned, we may not choose our external circumstances, but we always retain the power to control our responses. Marcus Aurelius would complement this thought by saying, "The wise remain undisturbed, adapting to what unfolds, rather than resisting reality." What are your thoughts on this age-old doctrine of serenity? What strategies do you employ to maintain your composure? Is there something that perturbs you beyond your control? I eagerly await your comments. I hope that I've been able to assist you in your journey towards serenity and ultimately a happier existence. It's a challenging path, but the rewards are immeasurable. A life filled with virtue and purpose. Stay steadfast and strive daily to let reason govern your impulses and emotions. I'll leave you with 2 enlightening videos brimming with historical wisdom that I'm certain you'll find enjoyable. Until we meet again,